all the Jewish nation are commanded not to work on Shabbat. Lishbot b'Shabbat, as it says in our parashah, Parashat Vaykhel. 6 days a work will be done, and on the 7th day it's going to be holy. Shabbat Shabbaton. Shabbat that you're not working, only for the sake of God. A very strong question is, first of all, why it said te'aseh melacha, a work would be done, and not you should do the work. In order to understand, we need to bring the words of the Holy Zohar in Parashat Yitro. On the pasuk from Bereshit, Vayivarech Elohim et Yom HaShevi, and Hashem blesses He, God blessed the 7th day. And the Holy Zohar said, what exactly the 7th day? Shabbat was blessed in. There was no man on Shabbat, but the Zohar said, Kula shita yumin minemit barchin, all the 6 days of the week get their blessing from the holy day of Shabbat. Shabbat is the source, the origin of all the blessing of sustain for all the week. Spiritual and physical. Everything comes from the power of the holy Shabbat. On Shabbat, so to say, we're getting a very important bless. So to say, God with us in our home. We sit with Him together in a seclusion room. Connect. Bond with God. Special, individual connection. By not working on the holy day of Shabbat. Refraining from all the actions He said not to do. We showing to God, we don't do anything you said not to do. We trust you. And if you command not to work on Shabbat, it's clear that I'm not going to lose anything by listening to your words, but actually only blessing going to come to me. Our holy rabbi teach in Masechet Shabbat, in the Gemara, every person who keeps Shabbat according to the all laws of the holy day of Shabbat, even if he was an idol worship as a generation of Enosh, they forgive him. Maybe they hint us here that's when a Jew overcome the illusion of me, myself, and I'm the one controlling the world. I thought about it. I brought my sustain, my livelihood, my money. And he believed and trusts totally in God. He canceling himself to God and rely only on God. Blessing gonna be shower from heaven upon him as a baby that his parents supply him and gives him anything he needs. And how should we act with our guest? Hashem blesses you on Shabbat. We need to deal and speak about topics that he loves. Torah, fear of heaven, how we uplift ourselves and growth in spirituality in the week that just passed. And by that, he so to say, prolong, he stay with us longer. And we merit to connect to him even more. And after that, in the weekdays, he take care for everything that we need, even without asking, because he was sitting with us on Shabbat. He's familiar with me already. He knows what I need. As we said already before, Shabbat is the source of blessing. Bracha, in Hebrew, it's come from the word lehavrich, to reconnect. You're taking a branch from a tree in agriculture, you put it in the ground in a different place, it's going to root from there, and a new tree going to come. We need to bring extra holiness and purity in spirituality, in physicality. And chas v'chalila, we should not push God from our house in Shabbat by speaking baloney, futures of the world, politics that doesn't count as a cent. And remember what we said, a work should be done, not you will do, because everything comes directly from God only, according to what I deserve. Nachat Ruach Klal Yisrael, Parashat Vaykhel.